How's it going, everyone? You know how I recently talked about the Spider-Man accessories being overpriced? I thought the console bundle was overpriced, and you know what? A lot of you guys actually agreed with me in the comments section about, like, yeah, these things are just getting more and more expensive, and Sony really tries to get every last dollar out of their hardcore fans. I think their regular fans are just, you know, they're gonna buy what they want, but for the hardcore fans, the real big PlayStation fans that want all the special editions and everything like that, it just seems like everything is appreciating in price, starting with $70 games, no free upgrades, the accessories being more and more expensive. We can go on and on and on. And I talked about Spider-Man 2's, like these faceplates, nice pieces of plastic for $65, you know, the console itself being $600, the controller being $80 when we literally had a special edition God of War controller and that was $75. This is $80 and you can be like, it's only $5. Why are you complaining about $5? Well, $5 turns into $10, it turns into $20, and so on and so forth. Things just appreciate in price as you go on, but right now, you can already see, even with my opinion of these accessories, this hardware, all this stuff being a little overpriced, yes, all of the Marvel Spider-Man 2 PS5 accessories are in fact being scalped. Obviously, the console covers were going for $65, and now they're being sold for $170 to $200. Yes, I cannot make this up, for pieces of plastic to cover your PS5. Man, I get it, it's Marvel, it's Spider-Man, but that is just so wild to me that things get this expensive. And Insomniac, I believe, has come out and said that they don't have plans to make more of these console covers, so this might be something that does actually keep in price. And not only that, I'm looking at completed listings here, so these are listings that have been sold. $175, $190, $238, $189, $200. I can go on and on and on, but yeah, these went out of stock, and I believe if you get the console itself, you just get like the face covers and whatnot, the PS5 covers. So you get the covers, you get the console, you get the controller, and you get the game itself for $600. If you want to factor it in that the console's $500, the game is $70, the controller is what it is. Like, obviously with a PS5 you get a controller, and then you get the covers, which those are $65. Yes, you save $35 or so by getting the bundle, but even then the face covers are so expensive, and you would think that, you know, when you buy a special edition console, generally speaking, you don't pay an appreciated amount for the design. You just pay what it is. Like, that's what happened back in the day with all of the various editions that came out. I believe Spider-Man 2018 had a PS4 console, and that was whatever price it was, and that was like the regular price. I got the God of War 2018 PS4 console, and I don't believe that was like an appreciated price, and that had a special design on it as well. But, you know, I think all of these publishers have realized, and these companies have realized, look, we have an audience of people. It's not our core audience, but it's a audience of people that, while they aren't the majority, they are willing to pay an absolute premium for everything we put out. For the IPs that they really care about, they will pay an absolute premium, and Spider-Man is one of those IPs that they're gonna pay an absolute premium. I would argue a God of War people would pay an absolute premium. What I don't like about, there's a lot of aspects that I don't like about what Sony's doing. First of all, the pricing is getting absolutely egregious. Like, I think some of the pricing is just so crazy, and a lot of you guys are gonna be like, dude, you're complaining about $5 to $10. It's not that big of a deal. But again, $5 to $10 turns into $15 to $20, turns into $25 to $30. The PS5 DualSense controller already started at $70. That's a hefty price for a PS5 controller. Now you're talking about $80 for a special design controller, and I get it. This isn't just a Sony thing. Microsoft did it, I believe, with the Starfield controller. The Starfield controller is $80. That's fine. We mainly talk about PlayStation on this channel, so I'm trying to keep it to that, and I do feel like Sony's been a little bit egregious with a lot of their pricing. Not only that, the PlayStation 5 Spider-Man console, great looking console. Like, the bundle is gonna be something I think a lot of people buy. I think it's still available, don't quote me on that. You get a disc-based console and they're giving you a digital copy of the game. People are spending $600. You're giving them a disc-based console of the game. Why not at least go the slight extra mile and give them a physical copy of the game? Do you need to cut costs in every single area? Because that is the only reason I foresee them doing something like this where they're offering you a digital copy of the game. You know, if it was a digital console, that would be one thing, fine. But this is a disc-based console, and you're still offering a digital copy of the game. It doesn't stop there. Sony's doing this with like special editions that they're selling for $250. Yes, you get like the statues and all this, the art book and all this stuff, but you get a digital copy of the game to go along with it. It is just so bewildering to me, but at the same time, I say all of this. I feel like I'm coming at this from an objective standpoint where, you know, I am a big PlayStation fan. I do play an absurd amount of video games, and I am super into gaming as a whole, but I have to call it out when I see it, when it gets to this level. But at the same time, I say all of these things. I talk about how overpriced all of these things are, but is it really overpriced? Like, at the end of the day, capitalism is gonna win out, and Sony's looking to make as much money as they can, and if they can price things at $80, if they can price consoles very highly, if they can price console covers at $65, people buy them out, and then people buy it on secondhand markets for over $150. Like, my opinion is so in the gutter, so irrelevant, so, like, meaningless. Like, I can say it, but my opinion is so freaking pointless at this stage of the game. Now, I will say that while my opinion is pointless in the terms of Spider-Man, you do look at the special editions that have been coming out, like the Horizon Regala edition, that really does stand out to me. Those super special editions that are like $250, they have been readily available. Like, those do not go out of stock that quickly, and I do believe that a big part of that is because you get a digital copy of the game, which is just such a head scratcher, because I think if you're the kind of person that's gonna buy a $250 special edition, you'll want a physical copy of the game. I actually wanted to get the Forbidden West Regala edition, but then I was just thinking about it, bro, is this expensive? And you get a digital copy of the game, so I opted to get the special edition of Horizon Forbidden West that is like a steel book. It has like an art book, and it was like $10 more than the regular edition of the game. And that version of Horizon is actually the one that appreciated the most in price in terms of after it came out and everything like that, because, you know, that's the version that had a physical copy of the game while also having some bells and whistles and everything like that. I just wish, you know, if Sony's gonna go and price things like crazy, obviously you can't, you know, the idea of offering a physical copy of the game with console covers, like, that doesn't matter, but when it comes to the, like, supremely special editions, you're pricing them so highly, why not at least offer a physical copy of the game? But nonetheless, Spider-Man 2 is getting scalped to all hell, these accessories at least. I know some people have picked up the console, and if you did, hey, more power to you. It looks like a great console, and you're gonna get probably a great game with it, but I just think the pricing is sometimes a little wild. But that'll do it for me. Let me know all of your thoughts in the comments section down below. Sound off there. As always, thank you for watching, and goodbye. Hey guys, we hope you enjoyed the video, and if you did, make sure to hit the subscribe button, and if you're already subscribed, do us a favor and hit the bell icon. This way you'll be notified whenever we post a new video. That's the best way to keep up with all of our uploads, and we usually try to upload 2 videos a day. And with the bell icon hit, you'll be notified whenever we do upload a video. As always, thanks for watching.